Haya, Namo Tamaya, Namo Sankhaya. Hello to all of you. I I'm out here. Just wanted to take this moment to address all of you and share with you my little secret spot. I got these little secret spots all around Pinellas County, and this one is really cool. Let me hold this nice and still. I'd like to acknowledge some of you who are watching. Um, so here we have the moon and the ocean, the water. Pinellas County is surrounded by three sides of water, peninsula. We are a peninsula. This is facing the pier. Oh, the pier is actually to my left. You ready? That little thing right there looks like a spaceship in the middle of the ocean, followed by the pathway walking to the pier. And then the colorful city. I'm out here with Bailey, getting my walks. I was advised by by Kim and other people to walk so that my LDL go down and all of my red values go down. You know, when you get to 37, your lab results come back, and if you don't exercise, it lets you know you got to get out and exercise. You know, getting a walk out by the ocean that does it for me. This is a beautiful ending at the end of the night. Due to today's competing priorities, I was not able to go to the beach as I normally would. You know, that 7:30, 8 o'clock type. So I'm making up for it now because I realize that time is going to be very fast tomorrow. Tomorrow I like to be in Orlando by 7 and visit my wonderful patient, favorite patient, and I have to take Joselito in Orlando by 9 o'clock, and concluding the night by 10 or something. And then waking up to more things on the list. So, you know, that Friday is going to come around quite fairly fast, really fast. So this is the last time I'm going to get to see water because Arizona, you just see lakes, you don't see ocean. Out here in this moment, what I describe as nirvana on land, as I'm giving you all this, as I'm moving the camera. The camera doesn't do it justice. You have to be here. Oh, I guess there's a boat right there, a sailboat that a hurricane washed up ashore. This particular area of the pier holds a lot of memories for me and all of my friends back in the day. Quite frankly and admittedly, we were out here catching blue crabs because, you know, that's what Vietnamese people do. So there goes my karma, right? But this is how I got by in my teen years right here. And a lot of teens fish. We like to catch crabs. Well, they also like to fish, but I don't. I just like watching them fishing. I guess when I was younger, I had a lot of things on my mind. So I would sit and reflect often and find peace just looking at the water and find peace looking at other people enjoy themselves out here. But as I'm standing here, I think YouTube does it justice. YouTube can see the glow of this pier. Well, it's not a pier, but whatever this thing I'm standing on right here. This looks like 8 feet wide, and it stretches all the way out there, probably about 100 feet, I would say. Right. But there's no one out here to my right, which is amazing because you see, when you come here a little earlier, that would be the volleyball court where it is really crowded. Why am I out here? Why are we having this talk? Well, I describe this as my little nirvana here on earth. How does that happen? Well, we make it happen. It's in our head. At peace is here. Well, at least for me. I can't speak for other people. Peace is when you are free from disturbing emotions, free from worries, and you have to try to move your life around so that you prioritize peace. This image is very quiet, very still. The water is very still. I think that's why uh, it's appropriate to say that this is like nirvana on earth, heaven on earth. Kingdom of heaven is to be realized in the here and now. I hope that you all would. This is Florida, by the way. Someone's asking on YouTube. This is St. Petersburg, Florida. I hope that people who are watching, you know, have a second thought about prioritizing peace in your life and within your family, within everyone in your family systems, peace within yourself, peace within your mind. Cut back what you can. Less drama, less people, less, and less. Good thing about America is everyone has to work. Well, I do too. So that's why there's no one out here, because they have to work tomorrow. The other good thing is, well, places like this, little places like this for us to, I wish I can take you all here with me. I wish I could take like 10 of you guys out here and sit where I was sitting, and it was just so magnificent, what did I say? Magnificent and quiet and serene and tranquil, that if we had Dhamma talks out here and just sit and meditate so you can actually listen to your mind, no noises, it's amazing. You would, yeah, definitely. You would know what I'm talking about, but you're not here with me, so you just have to take my word for it. Would be selfish for me to just meditate out here and not share this moment with all of you, and thinking about all of you and everyone else that I don't get to see and visit elsewhere around in the US. Not sure what next year is gonna hold. All I know is from now until the end of this year, very, very busy, and I won't be available to most of you. So my words for all of you, it's very important that the priority of your peace and your family. And I realized today and yesterday how many of my cohorts, my friends that I grew up with, now all of us are in our, we're pushing 40. We're 36, 37 years old, we're pushing 40, the Gen Millennials. And all of the children are 11 years old, 10, 11 years old, easily 10, 11 years old. And I'm like, wow, time has flown. And all I can hope for is that they choose a good working philosophy for them and their family and their children, and how their children is gonna deal with what life is gonna throw at them. It's quite scary with what I'm seeing nowadays, with the effects of technologies and ADHD and everything else, the neurodiversity, you know. So I mean, it's scary because not only Professor Bjorn, hold on, not Bjorn Lomborg, Professor Jonathan Haidt and Yuval Harari, alarmed us, but I'm seeing it in real life. I'm seeing it with cases that I'm working. That's all I can do, right? I'm doing the best that I can, is to now cultivate Gen Zoomers, a small army of Gen Zoomers, and ordaining them to be the next providers for our children going forth. They're gonna need to use all their energy, and if they want happiness, they will realize happiness is in serving people, not about me, mine, I. Everything that I've taught for so many years, and the relationship that I have developed over the past 3 years with all of my students now is like a pivotal moment for them to shine and go forth. A lot of them introverts, hard, difficult for them to really look at the camera and project outwards and use their voice. But now it's happening. And I couldn't be more proud how all of this is unfolding in the way that, and I would never imagine, just because we humans, we take a long time to change. We sure do. You know, some of us change fast and quick, which is a miracle. That only happens when you're in love, by the way. Fast change, yeah. Like before becoming a monk, I met this one girl who was drinking and smoking, and I said, "Listen, listen, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me tell you something." No, I know I was never raised around that, so um, and I absolutely do not like smoking. The smoke, I mean, not no. Cigarettes, no, no. So I told her, "Listen, tonight I need you to choose, okay? Tonight I need you to choose either the alcohol and the cigarettes or me. 'Cause I'm leaving tonight. I'm leaving. I'm not coming back." This girl from Sarasota, actually Bradenton, which is a little bit north from Sarasota. I've never seen a human change overnight, and that was love to me. So, anyways, that's the only time when people actually change that quick. No different than our philosophers have said, the only time that you're in love is when you are. I'm sorry, the only time that you are enlightened is when you're in love. Hmm. But for the rest of us, everything else, you know, Buddhism and Christianity and the Bible and the Nikayas and everything else, and people hear and then people challenge and people question and then people side with the lawyer in their head. So it doesn't really take a lot of effect with what we have to say. And I don't know, it's just the realm of religion and the realm of, you know, this is just very different. But I mean, you know, you got to start somewhere. I mean, what can I do? I'm not Superman. I'm not God. I can't you know, snap a finger and everybody changes for the better, and you know, all of a sudden the entire world has a shift in consciousness. um, so you know, that's all I can hope for is utilizing my life, but the entirety of my life, my timeline, and everything about the life of sacrifice, the holy life of sacrifice, and inspiring all of you and everybody else that has been following this path with me. And I realized tonight, right before I came out here, that I am the only monk in America that ordains young Gen Zoomers as much as I am. I don't see any other monks. I mean, I'm friends with a lot of monks, and I don't see them holding novice programs or ordination programs back to back like I have, particularly this year. Last year it started, and this year is just like nonstop. So it's a thing to celebrate, and I hope that they remain in the training for a while, and that they become vessels for the masses of the suffering of the crowds to come. It's coming. It's coming. Fast. Very fast. Very scary. What's good is always going to be good, right? And what is not good is not going to be good. You know, we're already seeing people becoming more self-centered, narcissistic, more aggressive on the road driving. You know, all of that affects your family. All of that affects you when you're in traffic, when they're not courteous and let you in, and people act a fool, and it's wow. I'm just like, really? Where have we come to be? No courtesy, you know? Even the people in government sectors are just absolutely rude. And the things that I see as I am still an active social worker out there in the field, you know, coordinating what's happening. And what about the nurses that's taking care of your parents?